Good morning, babies, and welcome to Simply Stacy, where the joy of the Lord is our strength. I know some of you out there got big dreams. I've always been a dreamer all my life, and you're wondering why at this stage in the game that you're not walking and living in the dreams that you had desired in your heart. Things that's been in your spirit and in your mind since your youth. Babies, sometimes your routine, the people, places, and things that are in your life is a roadblock, is a hindrance to you. And I've learned this personally in my own personal life. If you cannot release people, places, and things from your life that is detrimental, that is destroying your life, that is toxic to your life, you will not be able to move forward. So, babies, today, sorry, sweeties. If you're not willing to let go people, places, and things that is toxic to your life, you will never get to your destination. Babies, you have to begin to look at your life, do an evaluation of your life. Look at what is taking your time. What is sucking up your time? Is that thing or that person or that situation or that thing that you are using your time and energy for, is it helping you move forward in your goals? Or is it setting you back in your goals? Or do it just have you stuck? Babies, you have to look at this. This is a crucial thing in a lot of people's lives. They're wondering why they're stuck. They're wondering why they feel like they're just going around in circles, why they're stuck in this rat race of life when they know that they're capable of doing more. They're capable of having more. Their ability is far beyond what they are spending every day on different situations. Babies, you have to see what is toxic in your life. Look at your routines. Look at the things that you do on a daily basis. What you do on a daily basis is setting the tone for the outcomes in your life. It's just like me on my weight loss journey. Okay, when I wake up in the morning, I need to have a routine. Now, I do have a routine that I do every day. Part of that is I need to drink X amounts, a bottle of water a day. So I start early in the morning drinking water. I get in a protein shake. I need to exercise. I have determined for my life if I don't get in exercise on the weekend, at least 5 days a week, I want to do some kind of movement with my body exercising. I joined the gym. I go to the gym at least 3 times a week because the other 4 days of my week, I'm busy, I'm doing things. So I have a routine to get to my goal in life of weight loss. I got a number I want to be at. I see the scale going down, but I have to continue to do my routine. I have to do the things and set the things into place to get to my goal that I want. But without doing that routine, without eliminating toxic things, like there's food that is toxic to my body that I can't eat, like carbs, and I love them. Bread, I cannot do. It's toxic to my body, especially at this point because I've done got my body out of whack. So I need to, it's not might not be forever. And when I do eat some bread, I eat Ezekiel bread. That's a more healthier bread. It's not white bread, refined bread, or nothing like that. It's none of that kind of bread. I use the better, more organic, more healthy bread. That's what I put in my body. Ezekiel bread, if you never heard of it, it's in the refrigerator. A lot of things that got to be in the refrigerator means that the lifespan is short. The shorter the lifespan of a food, the better off for you. It's more healthy. I've learned this over time. But babies, you have to learn what is toxic for your body. I'm just using this as a scenario with the food. Because a lot of people want to lose weight, but they don't know what is toxic to their body. They don't know what they should eat, what they shouldn't eat. They don't know that they need to move their bodies. This applies to every area of your life. When it comes to relationships, some of you are in toxic relationships, but you hate to let them go. And you wonder why you're stuck. You know, I've been there. That's why if you don't learn how to let go of people, places, and things, it's going to be very hard for you. And I see so many people struggling because they can't let go of people, places, and things. There are certain places that you don't need to go. For instance, I love the Lord. And everybody has different different ideals of, with their salvation or whatever. But God is the same today and forevermore. His word don't change. There are certain environments that people of God should not go in. It's toxic for us. The enemy is there to deceive you and rob and kill and steal from you in those environments. But a lot of people don't even know the environments they shouldn't go in. Like TV, it's toxic. A lot of these TV shows, they're toxic. We shouldn't even look at them. A lot of stuff I am eliminating, and I am a TV. I tell you, I was a TV junkie, movie junkie. I am a movie buff. Got all kinds of movies. But I had to take a time. I went through my movies and eliminated, and it was hurting me to throw away some of these movies. But I knew they was toxic for my soul. They was toxic for my mind. The messages that they was giving in these movies was not coherent with the message I was getting from God. Like, no, God don't like this kind of lifestyle. So why would I look at it on TV? It's toxic. So it was toxic for my mind, toxic for my spirit. I got these images in my brain. Like, some things is creating warfare for us. They're toxic for us, but we don't realize it. So we have to learn how to eliminate, disregard. Some things got to go on the back burner until you get to where you need to go. You might not have to totally eliminate it, but it has to take a back seat to your primary goal at this moment in this season in your life. Babies, you have to learn how to release people, places, and things, or you will never be able to live your dreams. You will never get to some of the places you want to get because you want to hold on to toxic people, toxic things, toxic behavior. This is a big message, but I'm condensing and making it short, just giving you some little things to think about today. Because some of you are out there are so frustrated. You're so frustrated with life, wonder why you're in these certain positions. And it's because of the toxic people, places, and things in your life. It's because of the toxic behavior that you practice every day in your daily routines. And that's why you continue to get the outcomes that you get. Babies, watch what you do in your life on a daily basis. Because everything you do on a daily basis is producing a harvest. And according to the harvest you want to get, you want to change or adjust the routine in your life. According to the outcome you want, you have to release people, places, and things that are toxic, that is not going to move you forward to your destiny or the outcome that you desire. Some things are toxic to your relationship with God, people, places, and things. So you will have to release them just to have that relationship with God that He wants with you. This is reality. This is what people don't tell you. This is the truth of having a relationship with God. That everything can't go. Everything don't fly. Some things you got to surrender, let go to serve God. This is the reality. To come to the truth and the knowledge of God, there's some things that got to go. That it's detrimental that they go because they're so toxic to your relationship with God. They're so toxic to the outcome that you want to see in your life. Babies, learn to let go of people, places, and things so you can get to the outcome that you desire. Some of that frustration you got is because you won't release. And I know I'm a person that it was a time that everybody has a problem with change. Sometimes change is good at times and change is bad at times. But according to your perception of a situation and the desire to change and go with the flow will make things hard for you. The adjustment will be hard in the midst of the change. So this is where the frustration comes in at, and because you're tooling and you're pulling with the change and you're fighting against the prick, as they say, you're fighting against the change. Some things God is trying to push you to the point to release it. He's trying to push you to release these people. He's trying to push you to release these things. He's trying to push you to the point that you get out of your toxic environments, out of these toxic relationships. Babies, don't fight with it. Don't wrestle with it. because this is where the frustration is coming in at. Understand what is going on at this moment in time in your life, because you've been praying for certain things and you desire them and you want them. But you got to realize that there's things that you need to do for you to get the outcome that you want. You can't stay the same. You know that little saying where they say, that little saying as far as you thinking the same way, doing the same thing, thinking you're gonna get a different result. What they say, that's the way of a thinking of a crazy person. You can't continue to deal with the same toxic people, be in the same toxic environment, doing the same toxic behavior, and think you're going to get a different result. It's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. So, babies, I pray today that you begin to evaluate your life and see what you need to do to make the necessary changes to get to the outcome you want. Babies, I love you, and so does God. Forgive my phone for ringing in the midst of this video. I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Smooches, sugar woogers.